Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so I'm not sure what the message is going to be today, to be honest. I was sitting here and I didn't get anything like specific. So although I did get some, I was drawn to like some black opium today, which is about creativity and it cleanses and purifies and that kind of thing. So maybe that has something to do with the message. I don't know. I also got a couple new decks today. One of which I will be using. I only got a couple decks out. So if we need more, then I'll be notified. All right, let's see what we got here as far as charms go. Well, we have this gigantic love key. We have the Lovers. This was actually upside down. It was facing the table. So you may have love coming in that you don't see right now. It's like not readily available for you to see. Let's see here. Okay, we have an angel. So your angels are with you right now at this time. Okay, we have a heart with a sword through it. This was also upside down facing the table though. And honestly, on the back, it looks like a firework or a starburst. Like, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that detail. There we go. I feel like maybe you've overcome some kind of heartbreak. I'm going to leave it the way, I'm going to leave it like that. Like, I'm going to leave it the way that it was, that it had come out. I feel like it came out that way for a reason. We have the clear quartz. So cleansing, obviously. That's important. Also, I heard sparks. Like when you rub two quartz together, it creates sparks. We have a frog on a lily pad. I heard leapfrog, but... And now that, that game, Frogger, I don't know why that's going to my mind. That's funny. Maybe some of you guys play that, or you have, or you do. I don't know. Let's see. We have Pisces. And on the reverse side, it says intuitive. Interesting. This one keeps calling my name. All right, so we have a heart with some waves and a moon and some stars. Something with emotions here. Like the moon phases. Okay. I don't know. There's something here with emotions and the moon phases. Let's see. We have a planchette. And it says goodbye on it. This was also facing the table. So it was hidden. Yeah, it was facing, like, only the back was showing. I couldn't see the front. So maybe you're leaving a situation, or you're saying goodbye to something, or somebody's saying goodbye to something. Okay. We have a butterfly that is on fire. The fire of transformation. Phoenix fire. I don't know. That's what I am getting from that. What else do we have here? Scorpio. So now we have Pisces and Scorpio so far, and Gemini energy with the lovers. Okay, there's a lot happening right here, the way that these spell out on the table, so I'm going to do my best here. Just give me 1 second. I'm seeing D4. I don't know what D4 is. Maybe some of you guys play chess. Number 7, 74. The number 6, 7, and 4 and the letter D were all on top of this butterfly charm. 9 minutes exactly as I'm saying that. We'll do the numbers in a second here. Okay, I'm seeing we have the word beauty. And it was right next to brave. Like it was almost on top of it. So brave beauty. So we have brave. And beauty. And then on the other side is secret. We have a fire extinguisher. This keeps coming out. This little fire extinguisher. We have patience. Patience, and this came out next to, if I can pick it up, give me a second, next to this hourglass. So patience, divine timing. And that was also underneath the hourglass was underneath these lips. 1111 as I said that. So interesting. Patience, divine timing with the lips. Interesting. Okay. And then we have the word hug. This was upright, and on the reverse side says when. Patience. Patience, divine timing. Interesting. Hug when. Patience. Okay. We have a lot of numbers and a lot of letters here, so give me a second here. The number 7 was on top of this charm that says, "What's for you will not pass you." What's for you will not pass you. Okay, so how many 7s do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 7, 7, 7. You may be seeing that, 7, 7, 7. We have a little heart charm here. It's an open heart, too. I feel like that's important. We have a 6 with 2 6s, so 66, 33. So we have 2 3s, 2 6s, 3 7s, 7, and that one wanted to stick to my finger, so 7 7 also might be important. We have a number, okay, a number symbol or a hashtag. We have the letter D, which I think I already said because we had D4, right? And I mentioned maybe chess or something. Okay, so D, the number 4. We have the letter K, the letter B, the letter N. Yep, the letter N. BN. That makes me think of Barnes and Noble. Okay. The letter C. Seeing bank, even though we don't have an A here. The letter X. And the letter I. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Celestial Teacher, the bottom of this deck here. Okay, Spirit, what's the message here, Spirit? Awesome. Self-worth and awaken with let go at the bottom. These two came out together. Self-worth is number 27 and awaken is number 1. Let go. Free spirit under let go. Self-worth is a number 9. Third eye and crown chakra being highlighted. Where am I going, Spirit? Okay. No? This one? Okay, we're getting the Oracle of Pluto deck. doe. Oh, we got two. Cub at the bottom. With the dragonflies. You might be seeing those. And a lily. I was immediately drawn to the lily here. So we have the doe and goose. The sunflowers on this card look like they are dying. They're wilting. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, the sunflowers are like facing away from each other, even. And they look like they're droopy. Okay. We're going to read the doe first. It says receptivity, birth, and beginnings. Perhaps the gentlest of all creatures, the doe moves in silence and serenity. She is at one with the world around her, drinking in each sound, movement, and disturbance, especially those so minuscule they are virtually undetectable to human senses. Her receptive nature enables her to navigate the surrounding environment with precision. If doe energy is present in your reading, you too would be wise to observe, process, and receive. There may be many things in your life that are shifting. A new cycle is being born. A new beginning is emerging. Whatever this fresh start means for you, welcome it with the gentleness and serenity of the doe. It is likely the cycle of death that preceded this moment was an intense, maybe even dark one. Take heed of its necessity, though, especially if the white tail is also present in this reading. Now, as the light returns to overtake the darkness, be open to receiving it. If you've ever crossed paths with a deer in nature, you know how sensitive they are to even the slightest disturbance in their environment, be it a sound, smell, or sight. You also know how quickly they are to flee the scene. Sometimes opportunities are also fleeting, and if we aren't ready to act when they present themselves, we can miss out. However, there is also value in knowing when to let something simmer for a while to reveal its true nature. Which of these is necessary now? With the light returning. Yeah, I'm kind of being drawn to the butterfly here with this. Like, This butterfly specifically, the one that's on fire. New beginnings. Okay. Yeah, the goose is a warning. I'm not going to say that yet. Okay. All right. The goose says, my left ear is ringing. The goose says, if you've ever crossed paths with a goose, you've likely experienced or seen their absolute ferocity at work. A threatened goose will honk loudly, hiss, and even chase somebody down if they've moved too far into the goose's territory. Despite their regal appearance, they are not to be trifled with. To pull this card is to receive a warning. You are in dangerous territory, and it is time to check yourself. If we're being honest, this card shouldn't come as much of a surprise. You've likely known the entire time that you are doing something you probably shouldn't. Maybe there is something taboo about the circumstance that made it feel fun, exciting, and new. We all enjoy being naughty from time to time. Maybe you've wandered here innocently and now find yourself in a bad situation. Regardless, you are on the verge of being found out. Heed the warning of this card and take a step back. If there is corrective action you can take, now is the time. If not, do your best to remove yourself from the situation before you or anyone else gets hurt. When things come to a head, if you're still around, it's likely you will be met with unbridled ferocity of a territorial goose. There is a hot debate over whether morality is objective or subjective. What we think is okay or good or fair or right likely varies from what others perceive. Sometimes it can be difficult to know where the line is between your desires, your life, and someone else's. It can be a delicate balancing act. If you've engaged in a scenario in which the issue of quote-unquote right versus quote-unquote wrong feels murky, guilting or shaming yourself will only make the answer more elusive. Instead, think of the adage, treat others how you'd like to be treated. Put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel on the other side? Yeah, I feel like that is definitely a warning for somebody. That is a warning for somebody. Exactly. Okay, so we have cub and rooster here too. Interesting. Let's take a look. Cub was at the bottom, so we'll take a look at cub here. $69. And honestly, I'm I'm feeling called to the rooster too. $57. Okay. Here's 57. I might not read all of these. Okay. All right, so the cub represents the inner child. And then under, oh, that's so interesting. Okay. So it says the cub is a companion to the bear card. And underneath the rooster card, we have the bear card. It says it's a call to get in touch with your inner child. If you've pulled mom and her baby in tandem, it's important to take note of who is playing each role in your current situation. It may also represent the duality that exists within all of us. I want to get more on this goose. Think back to what you did for fun as a child. If you draw a blank, maybe it would help to think about what you would have done had the opportunity been there. Yeah. And the rooster is talking about dominance. It says, as the male half of this deck's poultry duo, the rooster exhibits incredible dominance. These birds are naturally territorial, aggressive, and in charge. If another rooster enters the flock, the two are quick to battle it out. If rooster energy is at play, you may find yourself being challenged by another alpha and having to assert your dominance. If you are feeling territorial or jealous, ask yourself why. Is it necessary for you to stand up for what's yours, or is this a moment to hang back? It's also possible that you are disregarding the boundaries and needs of other people to make sure you're the top dog. If that's the case, it's time to take a step back and recognize that relationships of all kinds work best where there is mutual respect for each other's autonomy. Just as you don't want to be stepped on, neither does anybody else. Yeah, I feel like that has to do with the goose energy there. Just saying. That is most definitely how that feels. It says, consider the concept of peacocking, a term used when someone is showing off and making themselves seem bigger and bolder than they really are. There is a fine line between confidence and arrogance. One is rooted deeply in insecurity and the need to overcompensate. whereas the other is steadfast and tends to be much quieter. True confidence does not need to boast or brag, and real leaders know the value in respecting the people who follow them. That's definitely a message for somebody. Okay. 35, 38. Let's get a message here. Super interesting. Can you clarify the doe, Spirit? Patience. And kindness at the bottom. Interesting there with the time, the hourglass. This is an interesting message. That, yeah, this goose energy with the rooster. Because I feel like the doe and the cub are kind of working in tandem here. So like, and then the rooster and the goose are sort of working in tandem too. So like, let me see really quick. Goose. Okay, I guess we'll look at that first then. The goose and the rooster. $18 and $57. Oh, there's 18. Turned right to it. And 57. Yeah, okay, so the goose is a warning and dominance. Like the rooster is dominance. If you are feeling territorial or jealous, ask yourself why. Is it necessary for you to stand up for what's yours, or is this a moment to hang back? It's also possible that you are disregarding the boundaries and the needs of other people to make sure you're the top dog. If that's the case, it's time to take a step back and recognize that relationships of all kinds work best where there is mutual respect for each other's autonomy. Just as you don't want to be stepped on, neither does anybody else. And then the goose talks about treating others how you'd like to be treated. Put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel on the other side? Yeah, I really just feel like this is warning somebody. I mean, you'll know if that's for you or not, but holy crap. I mean, yeah. If somebody's trying to, like, I don't know, control you or something, like, that's not good. So 29 is the doe and 69 is the cub. Yeah, okay, so because then you have receptivity with birth and beginnings with the doe, and then you have the inner child. And definitely something about your self-worth here. Like awaken to your self-worth. That's like what I'm seeing. But patience here with the doe and the cub. I feel like this is significant. It says, maybe we fell into a caretaking role too early, or our family dynamics didn't create a safe environment for our inner child to grow, blossom, and flourish. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Carve out the time in the next few days to try something new and allow the inner joy and excitement of the unknown to bring you back to life. If the thought of being silly and talking to your inner child feels uncomfortable, you'll know you're on the right track. This is so interesting. I feel like there's something happening here. Like, I don't know if somebody thinks you're in competition with them or I don't get this. I don't understand what this is. Then you have determination with Pisces energy at the bottom of the deck. Scorpio and Pisces. Spirit, can you clarify this goose and rooster energy, please? Tell us what's going on here. Who is this? Thank you. Instinct. But it came out all like wonky. This may be a work situation? There's some transformation energy at the bottom of the deck here. I feel like we need more. I'm just, hold on. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. What do I need, Spirit? I need like a... no, I think they are in this deck. Okay, give me a sec. Can you tell us more about this goose and rooster energy, please? Surface. Pattern recognition. Fate. I want to get like a sign. Or is this, I mean, I don't know. We have Scorpio, Gemini, and Pisces here. It's like somebody's trying to control you or dominate you or I don't know what this is. And like they don't realize that you're not playing the game. Like whatever they're doing, whatever game they're trying to play, it's like you're not playing. I don't know. And there's clearly a warning here for that person to like knock their shit off. Excuse my language, but that's literally how I'm seeing this. They're being warned. Like, they're literally being warned. Probably by spirit. Okay. I don't even know. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Let go, it says. don't know. This is weird. This is such a weird reading. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. Can we get some more on this goose and rooster energy, Spirit? What is going on here? What is this? Or who is this? Well, Venus landed over here. Give and receive love, find value, and see beauty. The Venus energy landed over here with the doe and the cub. Who's this rooster and the goose? Who is this? Radically change? I mean, that kind of landed in the middle here. Scorpio at the bottom of the deck. And Capricorn under that. With the freaking time thing. That is 3 times now. 3 times we have the hourglass. What the heck? Yeah, Scorpio is talking about renewal, purging. Radically change, renewal, right. Rebirth. I don't get that. And then Capricorn. I feel like this time thing is significant here with this. Like, somebody that's got Capricorn placements or something. I think I don't know. I might run out of time, y'all. I don't know how much time I have left. It's not like showing me that anymore like it used to, but we're already at 53 minutes. I don't know what this is. I hope this helped whoever it needed to, but this is crazy, whatever's going on here. Obviously, somebody feels like you're playing a game that you're just not playing. I don't know. Okay. Can we get some healing energy message for this, Spirit? What do these people need to know, whoever this is for? You're protected with the angels here. Just know that. Yeah, then we have the inner child. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And I opened right to that one. Okay. It says female, allowing a conscious view of male and female aspects Okay, y'all, this is weird. This was at the bottom of the deck. Lodestone or lotus stone. I'm not sure how to exactly to pronounce it. It says earth embrace. Close your eyes, glorious one, align to me. Now breathe till your breath and mine are one. Sink into the earth and let her pulse run through you. This is one of my many roles. I polarize you to your earth and all she represents. I am a conductor of her energies. Her will and mine are one. Together we work to lift you to the ascended state that is your birthright. We will remove the walls on your spiritual path, allowing confidence in the cycle of you. From birth to death and back, I will aid you in the absolute commitment to the spiritual self and its movement. Feel my stabilizing touch and enter the earth. Take my hand, accept your physical mastery, and then fly to the heavens of your own creation. I feel like somebody's trying to do something to whatever your path is. They will not succeed. This is a warning. This is a warning for whoever is trying to mess with your path. Like, I don't know what they're thinking or what they're trying to do, but this is not, whatever they're trying to do, it ain't gonna work. Sugar light is the inner child. Let my hand take yours. Together we will walk the journey of life as a child. We will laugh and play, free from the more intricate illusions of physicality. Embody the essence of the spiritual mind through me and deliver it to physicality through stimulated intuition. Let my magenta violet light connect you to the great past masters of our world so you may carry their wisdom and serve the paths of the future. By my side, I have called you to action. In the embrace of the infinite oneness, we will translate the messengers of light, the starry ones here to assist in Earth's evolution. Never despair at the state of the world. Your help is here, or the help is here. And together we will awaken them one by one. The children of light have come home. Yeah. Somebody is trying to mess with your path, and that is not going to happen. I am a spiritual being on a human journey, is literally what that says. Okay. I don't know, y'all. Stay protected. That's all I gotta say. I mean, you are protected and you're being watched over, and so is your path, but definitely need to cleanse and pray. Stay prayed up. Okay. Can we get a confirmation affirmation? I am already abundant beyond measure. That's right. You're abundant in spirit. I am magnetic when I stand in my power. I release physical and emotional tension to create space for flow. Yeah. That's all I got for you guys. I love you so much. If you liked this reading or it resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.